Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, what I like to do is to create videos that I would have found helpful when I first got out looking for treasure. That is to say, things like gold, silver, silverware, jewelry. This is a very weirdly wrapped package that USPS lost for a couple days in my local town, which should contain some sterling silver. So let's go ahead and open this one up. This is going to be a two-part video in which I pull stuff out of here and then I scrap it. I purchased this lot explicitly to scrap. And what I want to do is I want to see if buying some weighted sterling off of an online auction site is worth it. Can it be worth it? Now I will say, in the case of this auction, it was listed as silver plate. So maybe that little sterling mark that was in the pictures is fake. And we'll find out here in a second. Man, I think I'm going to save this box for Christmas. What is that? I don't remember buying that. Bonus box. Maybe that was in the auction? I don't know. This is definitely one of the weirder wrapped auctions I've seen. Nice little Christmas box. And then what do we got here? We have Grace's bags. This is a nice bag. I like this bag. All right, let's pull out what we have inside. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is too nice to scrap. I don't know. All right, so what this auction was a mirror, which is clearly silver plate. In fact, I think it probably even says silver plate. I don't know. But you can see where all the plate's wearing off, so that is just a silver plate mirror. Okay, silver plate mirror in there. And away you go. Weird box. I don't know. I guess I'll put something in here. Maybe some jewelry? We have a little bit of that around here. Okay, these are why I bought the auction. First thing, if you see something like this sort of, it's that gold, kind of gold-ish tone. That's nice sterling color. The other thing about these is they are heavy, but not on the top. See, this is actually fairly thin, and in fact, you can see where it's bent here. And when I do this, you can see the whole thing just like flexes. We've got very nice tarnish all over it, a very nice dark tarnish. And then, of course, the obvious giveaway that these are sterling is that they say sterling. Cement-filled base. So these were purchased for a price which I will include in the next part of the video. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I bought these to scrap. Dang it. I kind of like them. I don't really... What am I going to do with these? You know what I'm going to do with these? They're much nicer shape than I thought they'd be. Okay. All right. I said I was going to scrap them. That's not true. I'm not going to scrap them. I will include in the description how much I paid for this lot. I'm not sure how much these weigh is one of the problems. So for you stackers, keep in mind, this base is actually filled with, as it says, cement. There's like sort of clay stuff in there. These pieces are usually like lighter weight, And because they're usually lighter weight, they're generally like smashed up and trashed beyond recognition. We have like a little bit of a problem here and a little bit of a problem here, but frankly, these are pretty nice. And what I'm probably going to end up doing with these is, what am I going to do with these? Stuff is going to get dropped into them. They're just going to sit right here. And when I'm trying to sort out things, stuff will go into them. Like all this random kind of nice, but not really perfect jewelry is going to go right in there. Oh, like that. You guys can go over there. What do we have here? That's a, oh, maybe that's something I want to test. What do we got here? Just some jewelry. Should probably test that one. Stuff I want to, oh, you know what? I'm planning for some videos here, so. Not that one. Yes, okay. So I have a future video where I'm going to talk about mixes of gold and silver and weird places to look for silver. Yes, that's a tooth. Excuse me, not silver. Weird places to look for gold and odd sources of gold. So that's what, oh, what's down here? Oh, cool. All right, so that's what's going to go in here. We'll start using this one for putting stuff into a little bucket for our next video. Was this one of my past videos? Do you folks recognize this? I probably needed to test that, didn't I? That looks like it's low carat. That looks like it's low carat. Should have taken that to the tester today. All right, so this was officially the worst and weirdest video I've had in a long time. I didn't pay a lot for these. I know I paid less than what they're worth in terms of scrapping. And if you in the comments demand that I scrap them, we can scrap them. Frankly, I'm not sure where I'm going to set them other than just right up here on my desk, which is starting to get a little cluttered from a standpoint of trying to make videos. So I should probably stop buying so much silver. Is that what I should do? Should I stop buying so much silver? You know what I should do? I should go to bed.
Like this, I've been Thomas.